Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about ways to make the holidays go smoothly with kids who may have sensory aversions or issues with sensory processing. The holidays can be an exciting time for kids, but it can also come with a lot of sensory stimulation from the lights, sounds, meeting new people, new foods on the table, and new toys. Here are some ways you can help your kiddos get through the holidays and make it a positive experience instead of a negative one. So, have a holiday-free zone either in your house or anyone else's house that you're going to, so that if your kids get overwhelmed from all the decorations and excitement, they have somewhere they can go away and take a break. Try to limit surprises as much as possible. Talk to your kids ahead of time and prepare them. Go over the plan, whether that be if family's coming over or you're going somewhere else. Just make sure they know what's going on and talk about the schedule that's going to happen. Prepare family members. You may be interacting with new family members, and they may need a heads up on how to appropriately interact with your kids and how to know when your kids might need their space. Also prepare your kids that they may be meeting new family members and new things may be going on. Keep to your regular routine as much as possible. This may involve getting up at your normal time or leaving family early or setting a time for family to leave so that your kids can go to bed at a regular time. Keep to their nap schedule, keep to meal schedules as much as possible. Incorporate their favorite foods. If you're staying at home, you're able to plan a meal that you know has foods your kids will eat. If you're going to a family member's house, it may be a good idea to ask what they're having ahead of time so that you can bring foods if needed to make sure there's at least something your kid will eat. Open presents one by one. Although this can take a lot longer, it can be very overwhelming when everyone is opening presents at the same time. And there tend to be a lot of people talking and a lot of visual stimulus going on. Opening presents one by one can help limit the stimuli. Have comforting items on hand. This is especially important if you're going to someone else's house. Be sure to bring a preferred toy or comfort item that your child can use to help keep them calm and help them calm down if they're starting to get overwhelmed. And it's something they can hold while they're around other people to help them regulate their body. Also, take breaks and help your kids take breaks. Keep an eye on them and look for signs of increasing stress or dysregulation. You know your child best, and they may need help to take a break if they're having fun playing and interacting with all their new toys. You may have to help them make the choice to take a break before they get too dysregulated. We also wanted to share a couple of sensory-based holiday crafts and tasks you can do with your kids to help them get positive sensory input over the holidays.
Hello. I'm just going to show you a couple things that my kids made, and it kind of incorporates some of the different sensory elements that we like to use. I find that Christmas time is like the best OT time for everyone because there's so many things to do. There's so many ways to get different sensory input for each of the kids. One of the big ideas is just making small little ornaments. You can use puff balls, you can use glitter glue, you can use stickers, you can use pipe cleaners, anything else like that. So I've got a couple different examples where you can piece together just some picture frames so that the kids can actually even put their picture in it, add it to the tree, add it to something in the house, put their names on it. Again, different textures. You can work on handwriting skills. You can use finger paints or paints with it in order to get them into messy play. All those sort of things would also be very helpful to do. One of the other tools that I like to use is to have the kids helping wrap presents. Use the grid paper, and then they have line cutting so that you can help them get their lines. They always like to be involved in helping somebody else around the house typically, and so that's another way to incorporate them, that they can wrap mom's present or dad's present or sister's present and get them involved that way. One of my favorites, especially if you've got some picky eaters on your hands, is to incorporate messy food play. So a lot of this is just, sugar cookies for Santa or any type of different cookies. You can use sprinkles, add them in. Again, you get those different textures. You can actually break some of the candy canes. You'll get a little bit of hard pieces in there too. Again, mashing it in, doing some of that. You can do some rolling. You can do rolling pins or any of those sort of things. Lay them down. Cookie cutters are always fun too. You can add any of that kind of stuff to it. So again, just have fun around the holidays. As much tactile input as we can do, but not overwhelming them. and just make it fun for you and the family to get together and do the things.
Happy holiday, guys, from ABC Pediatrics.